lake truck camping adventure. Ha! Hi. Hi. Hello. I'm at the lake. I'm at the lake again. We have arrived. We have a few days of winter left, and it is 80 degrees right now out here at this lake. I don't think I'll be using my diesel heater tonight, dang it. Shoot. But it is a bit breezy right now. We are in a red flag warning till 7 o'clock tonight. Sunset's about around there now, so we'll be fine. We'll be able to light up that fire at about 7. And until then, it's about 3:30 right now, so we're gonna chill for a bit. We're gonna enjoy a day of leisure, chilling, and like always, we're gonna have some cold, frosty beverages. So while I got you here, now that I arrived safely at my destination at a spot, I'm gonna go ahead and crack into one. Yeah. So if you're new here, if you're not a regular on the channel, I will inform you that we do very, very thorough taste tests here on High Plains Camper Camping Adventures. And I'll walk you through that now. So first we'll start off by cracking it open. Ah, yeah, that wasn't, you know, wasn't the best crack, but we still got her open. Second step, we're gonna give it a good old sniff. Smells like beer. My nose translates to my brain that I am, yes indeed, sniffing beer. All right, in step 3, we're gonna actually taste the sucker. Yeah, we're gonna put it to our lips and we're gonna taste it, and we will give you a very thorough review as to how it tastes. Yeah. All right. And upon extremely scrutinizing diagnosis of the taste of this particular beer, this Blue Moon Belgian White, I can definitely inform you, without a doubt, that it tastes like beer. It does. This tastes like beer. It's very, very thorough to know. You should know that that's a very thorough, scrutinizing review of this beer. Tastes like beer. Ha! And that is the information that you need to reflect upon when you're making the choice of whether to drink this beer or not. It tastes like beer. Now, I wouldn't recommend this particular beer unless you're at like a college fraternity party or something like that, because that's just what it tastes like. All right, so compared to the last time I was here, this water is significantly higher. Look at that. So last time I was here, I was able to walk like through here, and we were actually camped by that tree over there that is now underwater. I assume they're just filling it up because spring farming season is coming up, so they need water for the crops and whatnot. As you can see, now this just comes around here. There's the pickup truck. Yeah, like I said last time, this was all pretty much empty, this little inlet here. But now I got beautiful water. Should be a beautiful sunset there tonight. Another view of the lake treks over there. I just took a walk over here because I saw there was a couple pieces of firewood I could grab from here, so might as well. This piece is half burnt already. That piece, yeah, I don't know about that. Definitely grab this piece. That piece might be a little too big for tonight's fire. That's the lake. Yeah.
Don't forget to hit that thumbs down button. You know you want to.
All right. Look at this beautiful lake, everybody. Just look at it. Look at it. We have 2 days left of winter. It is the 18th of March. Right now it is 82 degrees, so spring has definitely sprung early, I tell you what. Wow. And it's only supposed to get down to low 40s tonight, so definitely won't need to hook up the diesel heater. I'll bring in the propane heater in case there's a chill in the morning, but the wind, it's gusting. Right now in this spot, it's calm. But we do have a red flag warning till 7 o'clock. Right now it's about 3:30, so I won't be able to start the fire for another 3+ hours. So yeah, we're gonna chill. If you saw my last video that I did on Thursday, it was a time lapse of driving and a couple pit stops on the way to the Grand Canyon. Yeah, the family and I went to the Grand Canyon the last few days, so yeah, that was an awesome trip. So I did that video before this one, and then next Thursday I will do the actual Grand Canyon, like the scenics and all that stuff. It's just me going to, you know, all the different lookouts on the South Rim, and that's going to be a pretty good video. So it's off the high plains though, so I don't know if that's going to be fitting for the channel. See, there's a gust of wind. But yeah, so we did that. I'm on vacation. I have 11 days off of work, which is freaking awesome. Here's an unfortunate thing. So I'm out tonight making a video so I can have a camping video for Sunday. If you haven't noticed, Sundays I release my camping videos. Thursdays I'll release a smaller video, like we'll do the Grand Canyon trip videos on Thursdays and all that. But a very unfortunate thing is I was going to take the daughter on a Nebraska tour camping trip, like 3 nights, but the whole state of Nebraska is currently on fire. And one of the spots in the Nebraska National Forest, like right in the middle of the state, that is like halfway burnt down now. So we're not going to be able to do that. I mean, I'm sure we could still go find some spots to go camping up there, but there's a statewide fire ban as of now. That unfortunate event occurred. So I was looking into doing Wyoming instead. But looking at the forecast, they are going to have gale force winds the next few days. So I don't know what we're going to do. I think I'm still going to get out for at least 2 nights with the kiddo. Maybe 1 if we can't really do much, but unless we go to the mountains in Colorado, I don't think we're going to be able to really do any kind of cool camping with campfires and whatnot, which kind of sucks. That means this summer is going to be pretty harsh. You stick around because we're still going to do campfire reflections. We're going to do campfire montages. I'm going to cook a delicious skillet meal on my stove tonight. Oh yeah, I'm doing a live tonight. I'm going to be doing a live stream in front of the fire on YouTube. There's a cell phone tower right there, so I got full 5G, so we should be good to go on that. Hopefully doesn't cut out or get too blurry, but I'm planning on doing like anywhere from half an hour to an hour live stream tonight by the fire. I did my first live about a week ago, and at one point I had like 13 people watching for my first live stream. So I was like, you know, that's pretty cool. That'll help build the channel and whatnot. So I'll try it here tonight at the lake. That should be sweet. I did do a couple lives from the Grand Canyon too. Yeah, and they were very pixelated and blurry. I mean, still check them out if you want, but I mean, just to warn you, the video quality is not there. So I do apologize if you did watch those. But other than that, yeah, just hang tight. We're just gonna have a standard High Plains camper camping adventure tonight. So you stick around. You don't go anywhere. All right. Yeah. Pickup truck's over there. I just wanted to take you down here to show you how high the water really is. So this is the entrance here to this campsite. I have camped here twice, once in the Isuzu and holy shnikes, and a couple months ago with the daughter.
Midnight.
Midnight. But we were able to drive down here, which is now underwater, and we were camped right here where that water is. Our fire was over there. You can still see the rocks from it. But as you can see, which was a campsite a couple times, is now underwater. But yeah, the truck was like right here both times. So then we were able to walk out past that log right here, and then we drove out this way. So yeah, surprisingly this lake is full. It has been such a dry winter. I wasn't expecting it to be this full today, but no camping here tonight. So I definitely won't have any neighbors either. I do have there is a camper over there. You can probably see it somewhere yonder. And I also want to inform you that I have finished my first beer, so let's head on back to the truck and we'll crack into brewski number 2ski. Yeah, how about that? Time has come to crack into brewski number 2ski. And just in case you missed the first taste test of this particular beverage, that was a good crack. I'll let you know how it is here. Give it the sniff, and now we'll give it the taste. Yeah. And believe it or not, I will say that it still tastes like beer. It sure does. We'll do dinner in the light and fire at night. Yeah, that rhymed, man. Cool. Yeah. All right, folks. Well, apologies are in order because, I mean, I didn't forget about him, but so far in this video, I have forgot to mention our new mascot, Brutus, that we discovered on the last trip. And he is here for this adventure as well. He will be on all our truck camping adventures in the future. And Brutus is a good guy. It was pointed out to me that this could very well be a cow bone in the comment section on my last video, but I'm sticking to an antelope, okay? I mean, it's probably a cow, but what if it is an antelope? There's antelope out there. Who knows? This is Brutus. Whether he's a cow or an antelope, he's here for the long haul with us, and he's not going to go anywhere. So don't you go anywhere, because we still have yet to let the night settle in, cook dinner, campfire reflections, campfire montages. As you can see, I've been slacking on getting the truck set up, but it's a slow process. I just have to set up my breathing apparatus. That's about it. Yeah. All right.
Hello?
I just recorded myself digging out the fire pit, but little did I know I did not hit the record button, so. But there it is. The wind will die down by 7 o'clock, so we're good there. Yeah, I spent the last hour or so just chilling in the truck. I ate some beef jerky and finished setting up in there. It is coming up on 5 o'clock, so I think we're gonna get some dinner going here. I'll tell you what, I did make one mistake. I did not bring shortening for my cast iron skillet. I didn't bring butter, didn't bring oil, so I was gonna fry up the potatoes in some shortening, but I guess I won't be doing that now. Freaking bugs everywhere already. Dang. Man, there's a wasp that came up to me and I smacked it away with my phone. Little bastard. You guys aren't supposed to be out here. It's still winter, dang it. Oh no, my potato. A good old Anaheim pepper and a jalapeno pepper. Ugh. At least it didn't land on the wet side, huh? I'm already getting my shirt dirty though. Sheesh. Alright. So tonight we will be cooking on my new wave heating plate with the power bank. And so I did actually oil this thing up before I left today. So I think there's enough oil in there to fry them potatoes up. So we're gonna stick to the original plan, getting them potatoes going first. Yeah. Let's start with the onion here. This onion has been in the fridge for a little bit, it looks like. Alright, got garlic going. Trash bag. Garlic skins are just flying away on me. Dang. If you noticed, the last time I had a skillet meal, I pre-diced all my veggies, but I thought I'd do it at camp today, you know, just to add some footage, because I came out a little later than usual, and we're gonna start the fire later than usual. So yeah, get that garlic all cut up nice and good. We got our big old Anaheim pepper. That's a big sucker. Tip for me, and jalapeno. See if she's spicy. That one's got a little kick, I tell you what. Yeah, that's what we like. All right, see if I can fit all these vegetables in this bag here. A lot of them are going on my pants. Sheesh. All right. I can brush the rest in since I got the jalapenos in there. Sheesh. Losing a lot of the vegetables, boys. Only a little bit hit the ground, we're good. Okay, in the skillet, let's get preheating her. And dice up them potatoes, I tell you what. Alright. I already feel that heating up there. Get these potatoes diced up. Man, it feels strange cooking when the sun is still up, but I mean, it is dinner time. I'm not failing to use my cook set. Yes. Use that cooking spoon there. What else? Keep the mitt out in case I need it. I believe that's all I need from there. Yeah, let's get them potatoes cooking. While those are going, I'll get this steak diced up. Oh yeah. Alright, got that steak all diced up. We're cooking, ladies and genitals. Cool, them taters got some brown on them, so I'm just gonna throw in the steak now. Look at that cooking. Then we'll really get going here. And there's enough seasoning on this steak to where I will not need to add any of my own, I don't think. Yeah, I could have really used shortening. Dang. And all that seasoning just sticking to the pan. Sheesh. Well, you know, it is what it is. You learn and you live, right? You guys want to hear the sizzle? Yeah. You hear that sizzle? Ha! I figured since I still have a few sips of beer left in here, I'll just add it to this. Yeah. I'll reduce the stickage on the bottom. Have no fear, we have beer. So it'll probably reduce the stickage for a minute, and then it'll come right back once all that evaporates. Sheesh, what a rookie. So I just want to point out, guys, do not take after my recipes. So I mean, apparently I do not know how to cook out here. Throw some water in there to clear off the bottom. It's my fault I forgot butter. Yeah. That's a lot of food. Well, last but not least, top her out with some cheese, baby. Yeah. Whew. That's going to be tasty, I tell you what. I use 70% of my battery. There's 30% left. Get me a fork here. Dish me out a nice, healthy portion. Oh, yeah. That looks so good. The fork of approval says it all. All right, let me grab a seat by a lake and we'll feast here. That's a nice spot for dinner, wouldn't you say, folks? So I got some Heartbeat pineapple habanero hot sauce. We'll first try this without the hot sauce. A bite of everything in there. Yeah. All right, here goes. Let me first start off by saying that there are freaking mosquitoes out here, man. Go away. It's still winter. Sheesh. Second off, this is freaking delicious. I'm gonna put a healthy portion of the sauce on here and we'll try it with that. Whoa, don't drop it. Yeah, all right. That is super tasty. I'm gonna stuff my face with this delicious concoction of food. And y'all stick around, because after that, we're gonna watch a sunset. We're gonna light that fire. We're gonna have some campfire reflections and campfire montages. Don't you dare tune out. This is the best part of the video coming up. The bread and butter of this channel is those campfire reflections and them campfire montages, man. I'll tell you what. All right, check that out, y'all. The wind has pretty much died down. The lake is almost straight glass at this point. Look at that. Wow. Anyways, yeah, I got all set up for my live stream. So I'm going to light the fire, stick around here to do that with you. Maybe we'll do a montage or two, then I'm going to do a live. And after that, we'll do them campfire reflections. Yeah, so we'll see how this live goes, man. I'm pretty excited. I already had a few people say they were going to join in, so let's get that fire going. Well, I don't know. We'll see that sunset, then get the fire going. How about that? Because we still got 20 minutes, still that the red flag warning is lifted. One of those vintage special moments here on the high plains. The sun is going down as I'm saying this. So look at that. Look at this. Wow. Tell you one thing is, life doesn't get much more beautiful than that. And there she goes. See you in the morning, Mr. Sunshine. Yeah. Isn't that beautiful or what? Yeah. All right, the red flag warning has been lifted. Let's get that fire going, I'll tell you what. Beautiful sunset it was. Look at how that just takes off. Wow. Mission success. Now, I've said this before, but as Tom Hanks would say, I have made fire. Yeah. He would be proud. He would be proud. He would be proud. A proud castaway, I tell you what. All right, y'all. Now tell me that's not a beautiful sight. I tell you what. Yeah. Anyways, I'm gonna get my live stream cracking for probably a good hour or so. Then you don't go anywhere. If you want, stop the video here, go watch the live stream, and then come back for campfire reflections. Or you can just stay for campfire reflections, because that is the bread and butter of these videos. But you know, check out that live stream. You'll see what happened between now and campfire reflections. The video will all make sense to you. All right. Okay. The time has come for campfire reflections, man. Campfire reflections. Campfire reflections is a segment on this particular channel where we reflect upon the reflections while the fire is reflecting upon the reflections of our face. Of our face. They sure are. I mean, we got the fire. It's reflecting and it's creating reflections on my face, which are thereby reflecting into the camera lens. And there's just all sorts of reflecting going on. And we reflect on something that's deep down inside of us, and we talk about it for a few minutes. On today's segment of Campfire Reflections, I want to focus on people. Those people in life that make a difference, that give you a purpose. What motivated me to talk about this tonight was I just did a live stream by the campfire, and those people, those 3.5 people in the chat, they actually made a difference in my life tonight, and I am more than great. I'm just kidding. There was like, at one point we had 13 in there, so that was pretty cool. But having those people there, having people that care to tune into you, to watch you, to hear what you have to say, I can't put into words how much of a difference that made in just this night. And overall, that's going to have quite an effect on my life, to know there are people out there that are genuinely caring, that genuinely care about you, and that want to be there and share their life with you. Now, I've run across plenty of people in my life that want to be there, but when you have an event like that just happened to me tonight, it humbles me very much. I'm beyond words right now. Like, I'm so appreciative of everybody that was there. And by the way, if you haven't watched that live stream, go ahead and watch it. I crack a few brewskis. I take a few sips of I crack one brewski. I take a few sips of whiskey. But which leads me to want to say, don't ever take the people in your life for granted. It's very easy to do. We see it all the time. In my life, for instance, like it happens to me. I take like people that are close to me for granted. I don't show them the kindness they deserve. And then when I'm sitting alone at night by myself, I regret that. It's very humbling just to think about things like that. Sometimes who you are in the moment and who you are in the quiet moments of the night is a night and day difference. Not everybody realizes that. So you got to be sure to keep your focus on the people that are close to you, the people that matter to you, the people that make a difference in your life. Because what is life without other people? I can tell you I've always been a very independent person, and I can also tell you I have no idea why my wife said yes when I popped her the question. But there's not a moment that goes by that I regret the way my life has turned out, and there's not a moment that I regret her saying yes. One of my flaws is I don't always, my words, my actions, sometimes they condescend that. But deep down inside, I'm so appreciative of who is in my life, and I just have a hard time expressing my words. And my actions show that sometimes too. And I mean, we all make mistakes. We all do stupid things. We all do things we regret. But I just want to let you know that there are people that are there for you. There are people that genuinely care about you. Even though there's moments in life where it seems like no one's going to be there. No one wants to see you. No one wants you around. Human nature, deep down, I feel it myself. You know, sometimes I'm a total jerk in the moment, but I'll turn around, be by myself an hour later and say, what is wrong with me? Why did I act like that? Why did I say that? Now we're going into a deep ravine. Speaking of deep ravines, I got some Grand Canyon footage coming out on Thursdays here. One should be before this video and one should be after this video on Thursday. So there's a little segue to check out my Grand Canyon videos. Awesome vacation, by the way. Find a way to make sure the people that appreciate you are appreciated. Especially for people like me, it's hard to express in words how much I really do appreciate certain people in my life. I was just blown away by the feedback I got tonight on my High Plains Camper live stream by the campfire. Very humbling experience, and I'm very appreciative of anybody who dropped by. Got to know some of you pretty good. Not going to stop. We're going to keep going. There's no end in sight for these High Plains camping adventures. And with that being said, I do believe that's all I have to say about that. But anyways, as always, you wear your seatbelts. You be good to yourselves. You be good to each other. Y'all take care. You take good care. And show the people that appreciate you that you appreciate them. Because that's what life's all about. Is sharing this planet with the people that care about you. Or something like that. I don't know. I had a few drinks tonight. So I hope these campfire reflections did make some sense. But anyways, we have a tradition to carry on here on High Plains Camper Camping Adventures. I'm feeling it tonight. So we're going to go ahead and shotgun a Blue Moon. Alright, Brutus, you got to come off the cooler for a second so I can grab a beer from here. By the way, Brutus, ever since the last video, he's been a good mascot. He hasn't let me down yet. I mean, he's only been with us for a video and a half now, but he has yet to let me down. So Brutus, he will be the centerpiece of my videos until Brutus is no longer in existence. Anyways, Let's see if we can get the spray into the fire tonight. Oh yeah, did you hear that sizzle? Did you hear that spray sizzle? All right. All right, here she goes. Ugh. Oh. Wow. That beer tastes like every bad decision I've ever made. And I'm glad to be rid of it. I do want to take this opportunity to thank anybody who's watching this. I want to thank you for watching this video and for watching me blab for the last 5 minutes or however short I edited it down to. There's a little critter running around the bushes behind me. Don't know if it's a frog or a lizard or a snake or a Sasquatch. It's probably a mouse. This is the time of the night where I zip my lips and I film myself sitting around the campfire for a bit in different angles, in different scenarios, with different light fixtures all around. Enjoy. Yeah. All right. Into the truck for the night. Ladies and genitals. To be honest, we're actually into the truck for the morning because it is very late. What time is it? Yeah, 12:30. Sheesh. I stayed out by the fire for 5 hours. I lit it right at 7 when the red flag warning went away. Needless to say, we are not going to have a very long in the truck segment this evening. These freaking bugs in here in the middle of end of winter. I got bugs in here already. But yeah, so what happened is I told you about the live stream that I was doing, and I started that live stream, and I just had so much fun that I kept doing it for like 2 hours and 15 minutes. So that took up most of the night. After that, we did some campfire reflections. Did that pretty much the whole night. knocking over cameras and such. So yeah, now we're in the truck. So yeah, it is still quite warm out. So we definitely won't need the diesel heater, but I brought this bad boy in here in case I need to fire it up in the morning for a couple minutes or whatever. Yeah, we won't have as much truck chilling tonight, I'm sorry. Maybe I'll have an extended High Plains coffee talk in the morning. Yeah, my big battery, I use it to cook. It just, after I was done cooking, it took 30%, or it took 70% of my battery, and the battery just kept running the fan till it died. So yeah, that battery is completely out of juice. It was really weird that it took 30% more running the fan. So I don't know how that happened. But yeah, that battery's dead. I got my other battery at 85% to run my CPAP machine all night. And yeah, no movie. It is late. I am pooped. I did bring snacks in, but I have some salsa verde Doritos. I haven't seen these in the store forever. I got into those earlier this afternoon. I also have some beef jerky. I ran out of my famous High Plains beef jerky, so I had this on the road trip that we just took. I also have some Airheads, but we're not going to get into that because I'm going to bed. Yeah, that fire was awesome. After the live stream, I stayed out there for a couple more hours, and because I had to do my campfire reflections. I got some pretty good montages in there. Now it's Thursday morning already. Sheesh. I got all these freaking bugs in here. At least they're not biting me. That feels nice after a night by the fire. I didn't even put my thermometer out, man. What a nut. Now I'm not gonna, I guess I can throw it out here when I turn the lights off. We don't hide anything here on High Plains Camper Camping Adventures. We keep it real, alright? According to my phone, it is 56 degrees outside still. It does not feel cold at all. And it is going to get down to 42 at 6 a.m. Anyways, yeah, the live stream was freaking awesome. I love doing this. I'm not going to stop. But that right there, that really showed me that I'm making something here. And I think I'm at the point now where we're going somewhere. We are lifting off on this channel. And it's very surreal. Not monetized yet, of course, but it's coming. If the momentum stays like it has been, I will be monetized within a month. And that is insane to me. Because I started this 6 months ago now. And to be taken off like this quick is pretty sweet. I'm sure I'll fall into a couple more lulls. But now I'm getting the steady watchers. We're having people watch my videos 24/7, and it can only keep going up from there, in my opinion. So we're gonna keep rocking out these awesome videos. I'm gonna keep being me, and you will keep enjoying this stuff. We're on a roll, everybody. We're making something out of this, and for those of you that have been here since the beginning, thank you very much. For those of you that are just now starting, thank you very much. And for those of you that are watching this video in the future, thank you very much. Yeah. That's enough blabbing for me tonight. We will have some good coffee talk in the morning. And for now, I'm going to pass out. All right? Brutus, we're going to bed now, okay? All right, Brutus? Yeah. Brutus agrees that we're going to bed. All right. Good night. Sounds of nature. Heading out to set up my thermometer. Man, that pack of coyotes got close. They were probably within 50 yards. Wow. I got the goose honking at me. Okay, cool. Now I guess we'll go to bed. This is a bonus going to bed. All right, good night. Ugh. Good morning, ladies and genitals. We caught the sunrise. A little bit of it. I made a major boo-boo. So, I left my GoPro plugged into the battery last night to charge. And it's one of those cheap generic GoPro batteries. So let me tell you what happened. I woke up, saw the sun was about to come up. So I ran out of the truck, set up my GoPro for a time lapse of the sunrise, okay? Normal stuff. It wouldn't turn on. So I opened her up, tried to take out the battery. The battery wouldn't come out. So after that, I got some pliers to pull the battery out. The pliers punctured the battery. The battery started smoking. Me, in the spur of the moment, I just threw it in the water by the lake here, hoping it would stop the fire that was starting in the battery, which it did. After that, I got the battery out. Now, here's where I messed up. Immediately after submerging my GoPro in water, now these are waterproof cameras, but when the battery flap is open, water can get in there. The battery flap was open when I submerged it in water. So I immediately put another battery in there and tried to turn it on. Well, it turns on for a split second, then shuts off. Which leads me to believe that I fried my GoPro this morning, just now. Yeah. Dang. At least it didn't blow up when I was sleeping last night. That's good. That's a $350 mistake I just made, and I am not too happy with myself right now. Yeah. So, the rest of this video I'll film it with my phone. Luckily, I can still hook up my good microphone to it. Dang. We just made a big boo-boo. We made a big boo-boo this morning, and I'm definitely going to pay for it. Shucks, man. Hopefully it dries out and we can get her going again, but I'm pretty sure I fried the sucker. I mean, if it turned on for a split second and those electronics were wet in there, I'm pretty sure I fried it, and it's Dunsky. It is what it is. That's the way she goes. Man, I'm pretty disappointed in myself, especially how I handled it after the battery started on fire. I was like, fire, there's water, so let's submerge this item. And after the fact, I should have just waited for it to dry out before I tried starting it up again, because had I done that, I might not have to spend $350 on a new GoPro. I'm going to sulk in sadness here for a bit. I'll check in with you guys for some coffee. Some coffee. Yeah, maybe that'll make the day better. I can't believe I did that. I can't believe it, folks. Yeah, look at that. So there's moisture in the screen. And here, you can definitely see where it was burning. No, the other thing, I hope my SD card is fine. I pulled the SD card out when I was... Well, I don't know if I pulled it out before I submerged it or not. I probably didn't. Yeah. So, I mean, despite things going horribly wrong, we're still going to have coffee this morning. A delicious cup of coffee. Yeah. That'll make everything better. Now I got to thinking, too, I can do a video with the phone. I mean, It's not going to be 4K like my other videos, but it'll still be a video. I'm on vacation. I want to keep making videos. But that goes to show you got variables. Variables happen when you're in variable naturescapes, I'll tell you what. So I'm not going to beat myself up too bad about it, but my wallet definitely will. Because up until now, I've not had to take any interest on my Amazon credit card. But if I order this camera, I will, because on our vacation, I bought all the gas with my Amazon credit card, because you get like 2% back or something like that. It's alright, I can take on a little interest. And it still sucks. We have once again acquired boilage. Tell you what. That's the most disappointed I've ever felt boiling coffee, by the way. Sheesh. You know, it's alright, guys. It is okay. We'll make it. We'll make it through today. Now, if I get home and I find my SD card is fried, I will be very sad. Because there's actually Grand Canyon footage on that too. Really good Grand Canyon footage. Much less grainy than my couple lives I did from the Grand Canyon. Yeah, we're still here. We're still here. We're still having coffee. Let's give her a taste. Oh yeah. Freeze dried, delicious coffee. Let's just forget about the mistake we made this morning, because I don't want to sulk in that mistake. So we'll just not talk about it anymore. I talked about it plenty. Let's talk about something more positive, like the night I had last night. Amazing. It was amazing. I actually didn't get to bed till like 2 in the morning. Last time I checked in with you guys was like 12:30 probably. But I stayed up and I ran the replay of my live from last night. I only got about 4 hours of sleep, dang it. Or 5. Yeah, because I woke up right before 7. I mean, lately on these trips, I've been averaging 5 hours of sleep, so that's nothing new. I just hope I'm not too grumpy when I go home today. I probably will be. Dang. Tomorrow night, we'll get back out for another trip. I'm hoping to take the kid along. Now, when I left yesterday, she was getting sick. So you never know. You never know. The wife was sick most of the vacation we had. I felt super bad, but she was a trooper. She made it. Coffee talk in the morning. I do not have a song stuck in my head. Only thing really stuck in my head right now is disappointment in myself. Dang it. You know, in this life of ours, we cut our losses. Stuff like this happens, and you can't get down about it. I'm down about it, I will say that. But I'm already making fun of myself for it, which is a good sign. That was just a silly, stupid mistake. I think what I'm going to do, I'm going to chill for a minute and drink my coffee. Then, yeah, we're going to pack up and get on out of here. Dang it! But yeah, reflecting on the live from last night, wow, I was not expecting that turnout and that support. So, anyone who was there, thank you. If you weren't there, go ahead and rewatch it. It was a pretty good one. I just sat and BS'd in the chat for 2 hours and 15 minutes. And I did tell a ghost story. We got the fire nice and built up. I did some push-ups. I was drinking some whiskey. Yeah. It was not boring by any means. Yes. A lot of good interaction with the chat. We will definitely be doing that again in the future because I enjoyed that. It did cut into my video time a little bit, but like I said, I was up till 2 in the morning. But I didn't stop filming until about 12:30. And I didn't get to hang out in here and watch a movie or anything, but that's all right. I love hanging out. I'd rather hang out by the fire than sit up crammed in here and watch a movie. It's the fire. That's the only light you need in your face, right? I'm not sure if I got a clip of it or not, but it got down to 42 degrees last night as forecasted. And right now it is already warmed up to 68. Ah! That is scalding hot. Alright, cool. I already got most of my stuff packed up. I just pretty much got to throw my shovel in here and bury the campfire. Yeah, we had quite the fire, so I'll be sure to bury it in some good sand this morning because the wind is already picking up. I'll catch you guys when we're rolling on out of here. Don't you go anywhere because we're going to get some good rolling out shots with this phone here. Dang. All right. Lake truck camping adventure. Ha! All right, y'all. Well, we have somewhat successfully completed another lake truck camping adventure up here on the high plains. And I'm super glad I got out last night. Yeah, we broke our GoPro, but you know, things like that happen. I got her drying out up on the vent. There's still moisture in the screen, so I'm hoping it gets rid of the moisture and I didn't fry it. But yeah, through the adversity we made it through. There's a last shot of the lake for you there. And we're gonna keep on trucking, I tell you what. So yeah, I appreciate y'all coming along. I especially appreciate all the people that dropped in for the live last night. And like always, you wear your seatbelts. You be good to yourselves. You be good to each other. And y'all take care. All right. And I will see you on the next epic High Plains adventure. All right. Goodbye. 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 We'll try not to break anything else today. Ha! All right. Bye.